all right. So for homework number 102 is the same skill from last night. We're looking at area of triangles with decimals. Wow, do they only have right triangles? Okay. Oh, this is a good question, actually. All right, so you got to be careful here. So, okay. All right, wow, is this grade appropriate? I don't know. Let's find out. So the area of triangle is base times height divided by 2, right? So now the area is 17.67. Yeah, let's try it. All right, so that's base times height divided by 2. So the area that is given. And so we have base. Oh, wow. Hold on. Let me see. Okay. Let's see. Let's try it. All right. So the height. So this is height. So base times height, right? So the base we don't know times divided by 2. Okay. All right. Let's try it. Let's try it. All right. So now these questions are a little bit more complicated because they gave you the area and they're looking for the base, right? So if that's the case, don't panic because think about this. If we're taking the area and at the end we have to divide it by 2, that means before you divide it by 2, this would have been doubled. So I'm going to multiply it by 2 on both sides. Okay, so these cancels out. So I have 2 times 17.67. So 2 times 17.67. All right, we got 35.34 is equal to 3.8 times b, right? So the question is base times, what does the base have to be that when you multiply by the height, right, will give you 35.34. That's what that means. Okay, so okay, let's try it. So we'll divide both sides by 3.8, right? I'm going to do one more of these with you. All right, and if you're still stuck, you can click here, just watch help video, and they can help you too. Okay, so let's do one more of these type of questions. All right, if you don't understand it, don't panic. Okay, all right, let's do one more. Let me erase. Okay. All right, so now let's see. Yep, okay, excellent. So same kind of question. So if the area, right, which is base times height divided by 2, if the area is 32.3, notice I just replaced area with 32.3, right? That's what they told us. Is equal to base times height divided by 2. Now, actually, here's the second way you can go about it, all right? And look, if you don't understand something, it's your responsibility to go back and rewatch the video if you have to make sure you understand it, okay? You have no idea how many times I have to rewatch the same YouTube video over and over just to learn something. It could be as simple as, how to download apps on the iPhone or something like an actual skill, right? Like in math. So now, here's something to help you. So think about it like this. If you look at base times height as one thing, right? This one thing divided by 2 gives us 32.3. What does this thing have to be, right? You can just say, oh, well, if I divide this thing by 2, I get this. So I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to multiply both sides by 2. Okay, that's how you can visualize it. So these cancels out. So 2 times that is 0.6, 64.6 is equal to base times height. That's one way you could look at it. All right, and then now the height, right? So 64.6 is equal to the height, that's 6.8 times the base, right? So we solve it like an equation. Divide both sides by 6.8. So these cancels out, and 64.6 divided by 6.8 is 9.5. All right, so I know that we did not go over this in class, and this might be a little bit difficult for some of you, but I would suggest you try it first, okay, and then rewatch these videos. Okay, all right, so let me make sure I'm right. Yep, all right, thanks for watching. Have a good night. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
OMG, that was so good.